Hey guys, Sonickmonx here, and I'm thinking of doing some betting advice. Well, I am doing betting advice, so what am I saying? I don't know. Um, that's a problem. One moment. All right, there we go. I know that that's a random change of size of recording thing, whatever. I want to be able to click the tab so I can open and look at HLTV. So Poland versus Sweden. I still don't know really anything about the World Championship games. And I'm like, okay, I'll check HLTV. Check HLTV. It says Poland has the upper hand. I'm like, okay, let's see Poland's players. What is it? Just like First Pro or something? I've heard of Sparrow. Who are these guys? Like, I'm sure I would know these guys if I, whatever. But, and I look down here and I've heard of all of these guys except for Poff, I think. Um, it's like Pronax, Exist, Devil Walk, and Pith. I don't see how they're not supposed to win this because you got Fnatic, Nip. I forget who Devil Walk and Pith play for. I know Pith was subbing in for what are they called? Winter Fox. That's right. He was one of the players playing from Europe for Winter Fox. I know he's a pretty good player. Is it just me or does he look like 15 in this picture? Okay, whatever. I would expect Sweden to win this one. I don't know why it's set like that. Russia versus France. Alright, Russia just won their game. I'm sure. Yeah, see, they've got it pretty close. Let's see, they got Doja, Seized, Flamey, World Edit. Yeah, they can get. Oh, wait. I don't understand why they didn't just call France Envious. Oh, I forgot that Shocks isn't even on Envious anymore because they just made that change. But still, Shocks from Titan should. They should probably destroy these guys. I don't see any way that they're not going to win this World Championship. Um, and then Torpedo versus ACG, which isn't on here. But if I go to here we go. Oh crap, wrong thing. Crap. Jeez, Jared. Not Orglis. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's Astral Authority CEVO. If I go to the CEVO and look at Astral Authority's league, you can see Torpedo is top in the league. They're number one in their league, and they're 13-1. I actually bet on Astral Authority versus Noble. That was a good bet. I don't know who this is, but whatever. On here, whoever ACG is might be infused. I don't know, but maybe it is. I don't know. But they've been having a pretty strong year, especially for everyone they play. So I mean, it doesn't really seem worth it to bet on them because it's such a high percentage, but they should win. I assume Copenhagen Wolves should win since their property, like, and Den Didi, okay, because property disbanded, whatever, against worst players. Worst players have seemed decent, I think, lately. I haven't really watched their games, but I'm assuming that these guys can take it. Innervate versus Epiphany. I know that Epiphany's been looking pretty good lately, but I'm pretty sure they're not predicted to win by HLTV. I'm just not gonna bet on this one. This one, I'll probably put a good bid on, like maybe those two or something. Get $1 out of it because I'm positive that Orglis can. I don't even know. I know Planet Key Dynamics. Wow, Dynamics made it to the first major, but no one was good back then in CS:GO at least. Um, so yeah, that's probably gonna be my bets for the next for the next day. I'll update you guys later. This wasn't interesting. This was very interesting because they got DDoSed hard. Um, All right. So yeah, I know that wasn't interesting at all, but I'm gonna start a betting series, I think, and as you can see, my betting inventory here, I started with just this key, and in 4 days, I got to everything except for these two. Besides my two Galeals, I got those 2 days ago, I believe. Um, and so I'm just gonna continue to try to bet my way up. I'm gonna shoot for an inventory of $100. That would be amazing. And we can look at my bet history. I haven't bet in a couple days, but I think I'm doing pretty well because, as you can see, I wasn't. It was really mixed back here, but yeah, I just lost a bunch of 4-set skins there. But right here, this is where I started with just the key. Placed on Games Academy, right? For some reason they had like a 35% chance to win. I think 34. Okay. And I knew that they could win against Elevate, so I bet on them. My one key. Oh, fudge. Sorry. I'm not that great yet. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I got the Stat Track Heaven Guard, which it's kind of low. It was going for just over $3. Emerald Pinstripe, Battle Scarred, minimal wear pole position, and I lost that on the only bet that I've lost so far. And UMP Scorch Field Tested. So that was good. I made $5 when those were all when that was worth 3. Cause yeah, wait, did I? Yes, I did. Okay, and then for some reason CS:GO Lounge was predicted to beat Orglis by a bunch. I hadn't done any research on it, and CS:GO Lounge was terrible. Like, I'm not trying to insult their team, but they just didn't play well. At least Orglis destroyed them. And I got these. So I made $3 on that, or actually over $3. They had like a 30%. Yeah, exactly 30. So I made a good bit off of that. So after these two bets, that was within 24 hours, right? That's 17 hours apart from each other. And I've already gained $8, so I've already been up to $10. And then I bet my minimal wear pole position on BX3, who played terribly. And then they upset someone, which confused me after how bad they played. Fnatic versus Nip on Cobble. Fnatic had 70%. I figured that was a good percent or 69, was a good percent to bet on. I figured, it'd probably go pretty well. So I decided to bet on them, and they won. It was 14-16. And then, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah, Nip just went toe-to-toe with arguably the best team in the world right now. And then they lost 2-16 against Hellraisers on the same map 2 hours later. So that was kind of sad. I made $1 off of this one. And then I bet that on Orglis, which they were supposed to win. It was a close game. I should have gotten like 50 cents, but I didn't get anything. It kind of annoys me sometimes about CS:GO Lounge. Liquid versus Luminosity. I bet on Luminosity. They tied. Hellraisers versus K-Fish. That was actually really close. I bet on K-Fish. K-Fish won the first map 16-19. And then they almost had to come back on Cash and lost 16-12. Bet on Orglis versus Reason. So I knew Orglis could beat them. I think that was a decent game. I don't think Reason was very... No, I think they looked pretty strong that game. I don't remember, though. And then, for some reason, I thought this Astral Authority was the same as the old one that I watched against Mortality a while ago when they were fighting to become, like, whoever won that game went into the next tier up. And Astral Authority was really strong back then. They had Char and a couple other players who are now playing on Leader 1, I believe. But I didn't realize that they were different. I looked at their CEVO record. Oh, there's Orglis, 10-4. Okay. I looked at their CEVO record. They were 10-3, ranked number 4. Noble was number 5. Never heard of Noble. I'm like, you know what? Gonna bet on Astral, and they only had a 35% chance to win. So I bet on them versus Noble. I actually watched the game yesterday, and from that game I won my Battle Scarred Cerberus, Battle Scarred Sandstorm, and Minimal Wear Orange Peel. Now a few of these skins, obviously you don't see them. I bet most of the really low ones, like the orange, um, the UMP, the other orange. Let's see, the carbon fiber, and the other scorched. And I took all those out, put them in my inventory, sold the ones that I had multiples of, and equipped others so that I'd at least have a skin for those low tier guns whenever I used them. Um, but yeah, if y'all would like to be amazing and maybe send me 4 cents or something, here's my Steam link right here, or you can just search that in the community and you should find me pretty easily. Um, but yeah, I guess thanks for watching, because I think what I'll do is I'll do every day is I'll tell you guys what I would bet, who I'd bet on, and what I would bet, and then I would wait to show y'all what I won until I made a whole new episode of this. So 3 days actually went from $2.50 to $13.50. So thanks for watching, guys. Sonickmonx out. Peace.